Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Wolfman Walsh here, and I'm finally getting to do the review of the knife that I got for my birthday 3-4 months ago. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy spring. Both my kids are in sports, so it's been a minute. So let's go ahead and knock this out. Like I said, it was for my birthday. This is a brand new MKM to me. It is a Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive, and it is the MKM Vincent. Ooh, look at there. And that snow fat carbon. It's very, very nice. Let's see, before we get too carried away into that, let's go ahead and look at the box here. White Storm carbon fiber, yep, in the Vanax steel. This is my first knife in Vanax. And inside the box is a pouch, your typical Italian little pouch there. Question. Really? Anybody wearing this as a little fanny pack? I gotta know. I'm no. Just give me the knife. This knife was expensive enough as it is. Look at that beautiful, beautiful knife. Okay, so let's get into the main bits and pieces here. This is a Jesper Voxnäs, a Vox design. There was originally, I think, 4 patterns. I'm sure I'll put it on here if I was wrong, but there was a like a Desert Warrior, an OD green with a tan. There was a black on black. There was a red and black, and there were some other variations of that. But the Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive in the fat carbon here came in 3 colors. There was a white, a purple, and a red. This is the white because it matches my favorite hoodie. So I wanted to make sure to get that, because you know you have to accessorize correctly. Am I right, ladies? Anyway, flipper action there, pretty nice. You can also, you know, trademark Spidey flick it, reverse flick it, whatever you want to call it. There, it actuates really nicely. It actually opens a lot easier than it closes. The closing action is not smooth at all. Pretty stiff, but to open it actually flies open. It's not assisted or anything like that. It does have an inset liner lock. It's very nice. It is a wire pocket clip, not my favorite, but it blends in with the pattern there, and it looks really nice. Simple back spacer, very cool there. Look at the layering. You stepped. Come on, you can do it. Focus. Look at the stepped pattern layering of that carbon fiber. It's so nice. It's white and black, but if the sun hits it or light hits it just right, there are some blues in there as well. And the short that I did on this showed off the blue quite a bit because I was out in the sun. And like right here's blue, right here's blue, here's blue, and there's a blue spot there. But just looking at it straight on, you don't see it. This has been an interesting knife. I love the aggressive, upswept looking blade, everything about this. And this is one of those, it's a smaller knife. Specs are here on the screen, but it's kind of a smaller knife. I have much larger knives, but it's a full, if you don't choke up, it's a 3-finger. I mean, my pinky, with a medium-sized hand, my pinky would not sit there comfortably. But if you choke up into the choil there, you will get 4. So it is a smaller knife, but this is just a mean looking son of a gun here. My only real negative about this knife is right here, this area. It doesn't cut where the flip. It cuts really well from here to here. It cuts really well from here to here. From here to here. Almost cut myself there. But right here in this turn, even though it is sharp, I have rolled the edge right there. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, I've rolled the edge right there. Piercing down, piercing down and cutting works. If I'm cutting like an apple or something, and if I cut down here, works. Anything I try to cut in this area, it just, now I could cut my cutting board here, but like trying to cut a sheet of paper right there, or trying to cut tape on a cardboard box right there, which you would think that's where the most cutting action should be. But it does not cut well right there because of either the angle or the geometry, something to do with science.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
And that curvature does not allow it to cut very well. I can push through a carrot or push through an apple, something like that. But just a straight cut doesn't work right there. And I don't know why. And so I haven't noticed. I did go back to Smoky Mountain Knife Works website to see if anyone else had that same comment on I was from Boston there for a second, on their exclusives or on the regular ones, and nobody had that same issue or comment that I could see, and neither did Google. I'm trying to see if I can maybe get, no, not gonna be able to see it here. I'll have to get a still of it later. It just doesn't cut that well right there. So I was a little shocked at the lack of cutting ability in that area. But other than that, this thing is super fun to reverse finger fidget and flipper fidget, all sorts of fidgeting. It's really good at that reverse. Oh, it's so nice. What's in the pocket today? Well, that was one of them. And the other one was my Rough Rider Reserve number 38. 38? Yeah, Rough Rider Reserve number 38, the Hawkeye Hawkbill. This thing, have you ever bought a knife and thought, I think I'll like it? And then it turns out to be like one of your favorite knives and you didn't think it would turn out to be one of your favorite knives? This is up there for like favorite knife. This was a 2023, I believe. No, did it come out in January? Ooh, so this may be up there for Knife of the Year this year for 2024, because this thing is just a cutting machine. I have opened letters and packages, alcoholic beverages. This thing, I didn't plan.
Just say it.
I didn't plan on buying this as this is going to be a contender for Knife of the Year, but it is. But so is this one. For other reasons, my wife did purchase this for me for my birthday, so it does have that sentimental factor. It is Jesper Voxnäs, my favorite designer. This is the first carbon fiber I have ever liked. I don't like the normal carbon fiber. It's too slick, it's thin, it feels flimsy, but this layered fat carbon feels really nice. It feels really good, and the knife overall feels really good in the hand. So both of these are going to be up there for Knife of the Year, but we're talking about this one today, not that one. Price. When my wife purchased this for me for my birthday back in February, focus, there we go, it was brand new still, so it was $220, and pretty sure that's what she paid for it. So then after the newness wore off, it's been a whopping 3.5 months, they dropped down to about $159, and I was looking at time of recording and saw that these were $129. They're on sale. So that's pretty much $100 off, $90 off from what it was. So either people don't like them as much as I do, or they're trying to move them out because they got something new coming in. But Smoky Mountain Knife Works has had several of these exclusives. They had one at Halloween. I don't remember what they called it, but it was green and yellow, and it had, what did they call it? Like Acid Storm or something like that. So, does anybody else have a Vincent, a regular Vincent? Do you all have an MKM SMKW? That's hard to say. MKM SMKW exclusive with the fat carbon colored scales. I'd like to know what you all think. If you all have the same issue about right here getting rolled pretty much immediately and not cutting very well. The closing action being stiff, like I said, doesn't bother me. I'm just not used to that. Especially with Italian knives, they normally shut pretty easily, but it flies open. So that's really nice. Yeah, this should come out before Blade Show. So I'm hoping to get over to MKM at Blade Show and see if there are any new Vox designs that I just need to have to go into the collection, because if it's Voxnez and not Boker, I'm pretty much gonna buy it, because dude has some killer designs and always does a great job with everything he does. So I think that's it for today. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new. We always appreciate the subscriptions when they come in. I'll go ahead and throw this one back out there. And yeah, come see us at Blade Show. We'll be walking around. I hope to see you there. But until then, I'm Wolfman Walsh for Knox Knife Mods. Take care.